everybody accepts the fact that we have to use encryption. But let's talk about why, and let's go into some of the details of what it is. It's always been used for a very, very long time to protect sensitive information. Oftentimes that was used by militaries, right, to share orders and other things because you don't want the other side to know what you're about to do. So really understanding that. In modern times, we also use it to protect data, both at rest and in motion. And we'll talk about what the difference is, right? At rest, data is really about anything that's sitting on a computer or a storage device or a hard drive or anything like that. It's sitting at rest. And if somebody were to come along and find that, it better have been encrypted, right? And we'll talk about what happens when you don't do that.
Yeah,
and then in motion, go ahead, please.
Sorry. In cases where at rest, generally we think of things like encrypted hard drives, right? Encryption at the hard drive level, but also you can also encrypt files. So you might have like a protected zip folder that is encrypted and requires a password to unlock. So those are the kinds of things we're talking about at rest.
Yeah, agreed. And then in motion is as the data is being sent somewhere, right? Or copied from one device to another. That portion also needs to be encrypted because when we copy it, we don't want them to capture it. And we'll talk about how they have done so, right? So really understanding both sides of it at rest and in motion as two different elements. And sometimes you can use the same methodology on both sides, and sometimes you can't based on how you're doing it, right? The actual nuts and bolts of the communication itself. So the goal here is really to understand that and get our heads wrapped around it.